Hi everyone, welcome to this video. This is Michael from the Deep Culture Podcast, and with this video I am doing an unboxing of a Mera DC Bombshells statue. Now I will kind of explain the story behind this one in a second, but before that I'd like to show off the ones that I already have in my collection and kind of explain how I got into this line. So first off, I will start with the Wonder Woman over here. And this is the Holiday Wonder Woman for the DC Bombshells line. And getting into collecting, this was one of the first bigger, and when I say bigger, bigger statues, bigger price tag things I bought. Now, I will say these statues, when you buy them brand new, or quite a hefty price tag if you still get them on eBay, which I have for all three of these. You still might pay a little bit more depending on the seller, and it also depends on quality. But I started with this one because this is the first one I bought. So this is the first DC Bombshells statue I bought. It's the Holiday Wonder Woman. There is a regular Wonder Woman in that attire for the line, but I've always kind of been like I always like the holiday action figures for different characters. So as you can see here, and I want to talk about also eBay for a second, like sometimes, and again, this is one of the first things I bought on eBay, and it taught me a valuable lesson too. So if it helps me because I'm a doofus, hopefully it helps some other doofuses out there. So first off, if you could see the figure, here's the nameplate, which the nameplate's the magnet that comes off. Holding Christmas lights, usually in the other figure, the regular figure, it's her lasso. Usually Wonder Woman again would be red and blue, red and green for the Christmas. She does have her lasso off to the side here. And again, a nice sturdy base there for you. So it stays intact. Now I do want to, again, I wanted to talk about eBay. So the story with this one, this is actually the first thing I've bought off eBay, and I did not see that "see full description" little tag, and I noticed that the price tag on this was really low, and I was like, wow. So I bought it, and what's funny is the price I paid for it. I was so like blown away. I was like, after a while I kind of started thinking something has to be wrong. So when I got it, the box was in perfect condition. And I was like, well, it looks like it's fine. And I opened it up and I noticed that the character doesn't fit in the pegs here. So if you could see these, where these go in, there's actually a hole here for another peg, and it doesn't quite make it. So a little error there, and that's why it was so cheap. But it's still pretty cool, and honestly, it was still worth it. Again, it taught me that lesson going forward, but still a cool figure, still one of my favorite things that I've ever collected. And even with these other three, still one I'm very fond of. So that's the Holiday Wonder Woman. Now, recently for Christmas, I got this one, and what's funny about this one is this is probably the one that I was most excited about when I saw the line. I thought this statue, was the coolest, and this is the Halloween Batgirl. Again, there is a regular version. There is the DC Bombshells just Batgirl with her purple and yellow, purple and gold attire. But this one, again, it's a holiday. Again, same thing. The nameplate, it comes off. It's the magnets. Nice touches here. You can see the logo, the little Batgirl symbols on the boots as well, and just a really cool shift, I think. Again, I like the holidays, but the shift from the red and green of the Wonder Woman and the black and orange for Halloween for the Batgirl. I'm gonna be honest, I made an unboxing for this video. The box is actually back there. The box is in perfect condition. Again, with eBay, all of these sellers did a good job of telling me what the condition is, and that's always something to look out for. Again, I learned with that one, look at the see full description. I did go back and see that when I purchased that, but with this one, I mean, it was in the box, never opened. And it just perfect condition. Again, I made an unboxing for this one, and I was so excited, so geeked out that I just had to delete it. It was a this one's probably not any better, but this is a terrible. It was a terrible unboxing video. But this one, I mean, wow, it's a beautiful statue. All these are, I like all of them, but I was really pumped to get this one. So with this one, again, this is my newest one that I bought, and again, got this off eBay, just like the previous two here. And again, the seller was very upfront about the damage to the box, and since I am balling on a budget, the low price tag is what got it for me. So there is some wear and tear to the box, which I do like the boxes as well. The Mera logo on the top, which also will be on the nameplate that you see here. The little artwork on the side, I really enjoy. More cartoony, more like the comic book. On the back, you see some other figures that you collect, some other statues. It looks like that's Hot Girl and Lois Lane. I almost pulled the trigger on a Lois Lane once, but at the time, just didn't really fit into the rest of my collection stuff. And then on the side and on the front, you'll see more of like, hey, this is what the statue will look like from different angles. So again, the seller on eBay was pretty upfront about the wear and tear, which I do keep the boxes. But again, it was just so good of a deal, I couldn't pass it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. Here, open from the top. Pull out. Alright, I'm gonna put the box over here on these two. So a little tape down here. It looks like there is something in this flap. It might be the base. I'm not rip the styrofoam because I'm an idiot. But here we go. Ooh, that's why it was on its own. So the base on this one is a little bit different. It's a little bit different than the other bases. So if you see these bases, it's all just flat. There's flat, but since it's Mera and she's down in Atlantis, got the sand, little starfish there as well. Don't know if you can see that, but a little starfish there as well. The front, this is where the nameplate will go, and she'll stand facing that way. So here's a little stand. That's a nice touch. Little sand castles. It might be Atlantis in there. Pretty cool, but that was in a flap of its own up here. So next we'll open it up. This is what always scares me, stuff that's off to the side here. Ooh, so this wasn't attached. I wonder if that's normal, or if it just because it's used. So here's the trident, or is that a trident? There's 5 prongs to it. So she'll be holding this in a second. I'll put this back until I get her out. We'll do the nameplate next. The nameplate here, it says Mera again. You can see the top with the logo. That's what it looks like. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. I don't see anything that's out of the ordinary. Again, all the descriptions said that the wear and tear was to the box, but you never know sometimes. And there we go. It fits right in. It's a little loose there, but fits right in. Next, we'll get Mera out. We'll show her off. Okay, so here's Mera. Got her out. Looks like she has a bathing suit. It's kind of scaly. Kind of has that, like, under the sea fish look here. Really cool touch. I do like the sun hat with the green around, like she is at the beach. A little skirt, or maybe I would assume that's a skirt, kind of looking like a cape. Another cool touch is the necklace here. The necklace around her neck has an anchor. Again, under the sea. Let's see if we can see anything else. Little belt with the M as well. The seashell. Just very well done. I don't see any blemishes either, which is a nice thing when you you get these statues, you hate getting them, and then it's like, oh crap, there's a nick there. But it looks good. Let's see if we can get this in her hand and get it to hold. Might be magnetic, maybe. Or it just sits in there. I think it just sits in there. I hope so. So we'll put her in there. Ooh. Uh-oh. Might have a similar situation as the Wonder Woman. There we go. All right, had to squeeze a little bit there, which you hate doing because it's, but put it in her hand. There we go. So she's all put together there. Oh, I do not like that moves, I will say. That's gonna bug the crap out of me. That'll bug the crap out of me. It moves a little bit and that shakes that. Gonna have to prop it up a little bit. Still really like the figure. I love the line again. So here are all three that I own. I just, you know, the artwork on all of them, they're really very well done. Only thing I will say I don't like this about this, again, I don't like that this is not attached. I understand that might be easily breakable in the box. But again, you know, you put this in, like I have a detolf here. You shut the door and the glass kind of, like there's a little bit of a shake. So anytime it shakes, it might, you know, knock the trident, again, or whatever that's called, over. So it just keeps moving. What would I say? I would say, again, this is probably my favorite one here. But again, the detail in the mirror here, which I got, and I think for the price that I got all of them, it was still worth it. I would probably, I don't regret it whatsoever. But again, if I had to pick something that I wasn't too happy with, I don't like that this moves. That really irks me. But still really like these figures, really like this line. I'm still really excited about it and can't wait to put them all together in my case here. Gonna have to do some rearranging. But thank you for watching. Again, this is Michael from the Deep Culture Podcast. If you have any other suggestions for figures or characters from this line or something else, comic books, sports, whatever it may be, to unbox or to talk about, just let me know in the comments. So thank you guys. Have a good day.